Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Andra Makes. I have a little bit of a different view for you today because this is the first in a three-part series and I'm going to be showing you everything I made in 2021. Today I'm going to be showing January through April, and then I'll have a video for May through August, and then another one for September through December. And I'm not going to go into tremendous detail about these because I already have. On my channel, I have videos, either my monthly makes videos, and sometimes I have a specific video just about that garment or garments. So I will link to all those videos in the description box if you'd like to see everything in more detail. And I also don't have with me things I have made for other people because I've already given them to them. But those would be in my makes videos also. I wanted to break the videos up because I didn't want them to be too long. So I'm really looking forward to sharing everything with you. And I'll be showing all the garments on hangers, and then at the end of the video I'll have like a video montage of pictures of me wearing everything with the pattern name and who it's by listed on the pictures as well. And let me know after you've seen all my garments if you have made any of them, and let me know your thoughts on them. And I'm really pleased with my variety of my garments, not just January through April, but the variety of garments I made through the entire year. So let's go ahead and get started. The first one is the Southbank sweater by Nina Lee. And I'm going to be showing these pretty much in order of how I made them. And this one comes in 3 different versions, and I'm actually wearing this version, but I added the hemband, but I didn't make this I made this the end of December in 2020. And here's the one I made in the end of 2020. And then here's the one I made in January of 2021. And this is a custom length. I used a ready-to-wear top that I had that I liked the length of to make the length of this one. And I also used that ready-to-wear top kangaroo pocket to draft my own, and I added it to this Southbank sweater. And this gray fabric either came from Etsy or eBay, and then the accent fabric was given to me by my friend Audrey. So I made this in January. And then in February I made the Mama Lily romper by Made for Mermaids. And here are the line drawings of all the different versions, and I made the halter style back, and then I made a custom cropped length. And here it is, and I made this with a sheet I got from a thrift store. I don't think I'll be able to, well, there you go, you can see the bottom. And then around the neckline and everything it has bias binding. And then I did a contrast fabric for the pocket. And then the pattern doesn't call for it, but I ended up making a self belt because it has elastic around the waist and it just kept drooping down, falling down, so I made a self belt and I like it a lot better. And then I made the Georgia top by Blue Dot Patterns. This is a dolman sleeve top, but the one I made, she has a cowl expansion pack that's actually free, so that's the version I made. And here it is. It's in this very pretty blush color Ponte fabric, and I love this statement cowl. It's, you know, depending on your fabric choice determines how the cowl will drape, and this one kind of poofs up, and I like that a lot. And then there's the no zip skirt by Blue Dot Patterns. It comes in 3 different lengths, and I was actually a pattern tester for this pattern when it came out, and here's the version I made for the pattern test. This very pretty corduroy fabric. I love this skirt a lot, just classic color and style. I love the A-line, and then for the pocket facing I used a cat fabric. And then I also have a tutorial on my channel how to make this skirt, and this is a skirt I made during the tutorial. It's this twill fabric I got from Joann in this camo fabric. Oh, and that corduroy fabric came from Joann also. And I made a shorter length of this skirt, and then let me show you the fun fabric I used for the facing. And then I also did that for the pocket facing. Super fun. But that pattern is great for beginners. Check out my tutorial if you're interested in making that. And then I made the Yanaka jacket by Liesl & Co. And here it is. And this is made from a thrifted bedspread, and it's quilted. Let me get in close so you can see. And then here's the back, and it has this fun inverted V in the back. And then let me show you the fabric I used for the facing. I used this quilting cotton that I had in my stash that has monkeys on it, and I fussy cut it as best I could so the monkeys would be in the center, and then that goes around the bottom as well. And fun fact about this bedspread, my family and I stayed at an Airbnb in another state over Labor Day weekend, and one of the bedrooms in the Airbnb had this exact bedspread on their bed, and I just thought that was hilarious. And also, using that same bedspread, I made the ultimate pencil skirt by Sew Over It. I wanted to have like a retro 60s vibe, especially with, you know, how it's quilted and it's light blue color. And here's the skirt. It's in the same quilted bedspread as the jacket, and I could wear them together as a set, like a little retro suit, and then I can also separate them. And then in March, for the Frugal Frocks Challenge, I made Vintage Simplicity 5500. This is from 1973, and this pattern was my husband's grandmother's. And I made view 5 right here. And here's the dress. I have a video specifically for this on my channel also if you want to check it out. Actually, the plans for it and the story behind the pattern, and then also the reveal. This fabric was given to me by my friend Audrey, so if you're watching, Audrey, thank you. It has this very pretty split neck, and then it has a midriff piece, and then a zipper in the back. And then also in March, I made the Ashton top by Helen's Closet. And there's a cropped version and a longer version, and I made the longer version, and I actually have a sew-along on my channel how to make this, and this is the shirt that I made in the sew-along. And here it is. And this is a vintage fabric that belonged to my husband's grandmother, and then the facing I used a denim fabric that I had in my stash. But if you watched my Vlogmas video where I talked about my 6 favorite all-time patterns, the Ashton top is one of them. I just love it. I've made 4 so far. And then I made the Peppermint pocket skirt. This is a free pattern, and it is a collab between Peppermint magazine and Paper Theory. And I also have a tutorial on my channel how to make this, and it's a free pattern, so definitely check that out. And here's my skirt. This is also great for beginners. This is a Robert Kaufman Essex linen that I got from Hobby Lobby. I love this skirt. I added a hemband, and I show you how to do that in my video, my tutorial. These amazing pockets. This skirt looks so cool on. It's just so different and unique, and I love it a lot. And then I made vintage Butterick 5656. It doesn't have a date on it, but you can tell it's from the 70s. And here's mine. And I made this for the Sew April Blouse challenge that was on Instagram. And this fabric was given to me by my friend Audrey. And let me get in close so you can see the details. I love the neckline, and it has a little tie. And if you remember the Georgia top that I made from that blush colored Ponte, I used it to gather the sleeves into the cuff. It's supposed to be a button cuff, but I wanted to do that with the Ponte, and I think that looks really neat. And this pink matches the pink in this shirt perfectly. And this is just a quilting cotton, I believe. And then I made the Women's Pepper puff sleeve top and sweater by Made for Mermaids. And here are all the versions. And I made the longer length mock turtleneck with the longer cuffs and the hem band at the bottom. And here's my sweater. And it's in this very pretty waffle knit that came in a thread crate box. And here's the mock turtleneck, and then the longer cuffs. Oh, you know what? I didn't do the hemband at the bottom. I'm sorry. I just hemmed it. Oopsie. And then here's the back, and it has this very pretty gathering around the sleeve. So there's that. And I made the Katherine dress by Sonia Estep. And here are the different versions. And I made the above the knee length with the empire waist and the bishop sleeves and the scoop neck. And here's my dress. It's in this beautiful jewel tone green modal fabric that was in a thread crate box. And there's the empire waist, and I did a purple bias binding for the neckline. Thought that was really pretty. I tried the neckband, but I had adjusted my scoop so it wouldn't be so low, and the neckband didn't fit obviously, so I didn't want to have to fool with that, so I just did the purple bias binding, and I thought that was really fun. And then there's the cuff at the sleeve. Here's the back, and I wore this during one of my Vlogmas videos, so you may have seen that. So that's everything I made for myself January through April of 2021. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye!